Hello. When you get targeted, as you know, they try to make us get sick with all these diseases because they zapping us, so you have to protect yourself. Okay, so here's a book, A Cure for All Diseases by Hulda Redsher Clark, PhD, ND. She passed away now under suspicious circumstances, I think they said. It's a big book, but my concern is in the book. So in her book, she does talk about using frequency generators to combat diseases because everything has a frequency, including us. We all have a frequency, like we're our own, like a phone has an IMEI number. So every one of us has an IMEI number, individual. So that's what she's saying. Everyone has a frequency. All plants, all living things has a frequency. So the enemies of us, those perpetrators, they took the frequency, like it was developed by a man called oh, see, they're making me forget right now. They be going in my brain and zapping me. One moment. Okay, his name is Royal Rife. They go in my brain sometimes and they be zapping me, making me forget stuff, making me forget my passwords. When you stop in mid sentences. I'm not silly. I know everything when I know. They just do that to play with me because they know I'm doing this video. That's how they are. And then they use reflexology. So if you get you have Google, you could go get this Kinrika chart. You download it. It's reflexology. Let me click on it. So it tell you about the foot and hand reflexology because this is what these women and men are using to connect to knee bone to the neck bone and the hip bone to the hip bone. So when they zapping us, they be choosing the points in our feet. If you notice, you get zapped in your feet a lot and your ankles and your hand and all that. They're using this chart. Let me click on one of these things in the feet. One moment. See, it tell you where it is. The left trapezoid muscle, lower back. So you could see when they zap you, know where they zapping you at. Here they zap you. Over here is the liver. They be using this chart, something like this, to zap us with their satellite crap. So this chart I found it to be very good because it's telling me when they zap me. Over here is the pelvic area. So see. So you get this chart on the Google Play. And another one you should get is called Z App. It's called Z App. This is based on the Hulda Clark. His name is Royal Rife, Dr. Royal Rife. He made the frequency. He discovered it in the 1930s. And they're using it like not what he wanted. He wanted to be used in a good way. They screwed him over. He was a targeted person. He was a doctor, but they treated him real bad. And they say he took Valium and alcohol, and that's how he died because they were screwing him over really bad. And they stole his ideas, and they turned it against us. They're using his idea about frequency, and they're zapping each of us with frequencies and making us sick. So if they know a frequency for like a mosquito, they could zap us with that frequency and then we start itching. Even though the mosquito didn't bite us. I don't know how to explain it. Or if you got like let's see, a stomach problem, E. coli or something, they could zap you with that frequency. You got E. coli sickness and you never even touched anything. That's what they're using it. So what you gotta do is counteract what they're doing. So I found this app on the store. Google Play Store. Let me open. So please get the Z app. They got other ones, but this one is the better one that I found. And if you get a chance, you could get her book. Cause now what is this? This is about beta. One moment, let me fix it. Anyway, they got all these diseases. So whatever they're trying to zap you, any disease you have, you could click on it, and then you listen to it. So let's see, popular one is like AIDS. I don't know if they're trying to zap you with AIDS, but if they do, you could counteract their zapping. Let me click on it. It's the frequency for AIDS. It lasts like 33 minutes. They be zapping us with all these they know every single frequency. You know, this Dr. Rife invented in the 30s. So you just, and then the book, like I told you, you get the reflexology. So when they're zapping you, know what part they're zapping you and why, they're trying to get us all as sickening people. They're using all, so here, cure for all diseases. They have this in the PDF on, you do a search and you could get it. Sometimes they have it free. This is the actual book. And if you could get a zapper machine, I have a zapper machine because sometimes you can't always use your phone and your computer. So I have one. Let me show you one I got. Hold on. Okay, here's my zapper machine. This one works with batteries. They have the other one that costs more money. You plug it into the wall. I don't want to stay plugged into the wall all day. So I could walk around with this. It says parasite zapper. Don't worry about it. I got the other one. Wait, let me get that. Here's the other one. I bought this a couple years ago because at the time I didn't know what was wrong with me. So I said, but now I'm putting the dots together and I realize what's going on. I'm a targeted person and they're zapping me with all these frequencies. So you get sick. So I unzap myself by using these. This one with the blue, you plug it in all day long. If you want, you have to use electric. This one is a battery operated one. Okay, but in the meantime, you don't have to buy either of them. You just use the app from the App Store, the Z app. So like I said, just use the Z app. It's out of focus in the App Store. It's because it saves you money. When I started using frequency, I didn't know about this app was in the store. It's been there for like 4 years. I didn't know that. If I wouldn't have bought these other ones, well, I would buy it still. Because you gotta fight back. Don't take nothing from nobody. So they're zapping us with frequencies to make us sick. So you unzap yourself by using the good frequencies from Mr. Rife. They took his idea and they turned it against us. That's what's going on now. Get all sick. All right. Sorry for the out of focus.